you're so hyped up and so focused on what you're doing that you're almost in kind of the zone.
It hurts, but you don't want to give up because you're not just letting yourself down if you stop.
It's very, very intense. So you go through the pain barrier a lot quicker than most other sports. Timing is very, very important. You know, races are won and lost on timing.
These are Great Britain's elite dragonboat racers who are going for gold at the Dragonboat World Championships in Sydney, Australia in summer 2007. 20 paddlers heading down under to an arena that's seen British success before.
We're really looking forward to racing in Sydney. It's on the Olympic regatta course. Of course, that's the same course that Steve Redgrave won his 5th gold medal.
Which is fantastic. So I mean, for us it's a very significant historical place to have the race.
The world's media are going to be there to watch us, and so basically winning there is everybody in the world is going to know you've done it.
Dragon boating has rich heritage and is arguably the world's oldest water sport.
Dragon boating is reputedly 2,000 years old. It's a sport that originates from China. The legend goes that Ku Yan, a famous politician and warrior from that period, had fallen out with the emperor. As a result, he went to the river to drown himself in protest.
He was very much a hero of the local people. So when he did throw himself in the river, all the local fishermen rushed out to rescue him.
They slapped their paddles in the water and to protect him against the mythical dragons that would eat him.
They raced out and threw rice in the river to keep the sea monsters or the dragons away from Ku Yan so that they wouldn't eat his body.
Oops.
Fast forward to 2006, and the Great Britain team was at the forefront of world dragonboat racing. The European final in Prague brought agony and ecstasy.
On the final, I never did a race that hurt so much, but you just have to completely focus on what you're doing until it's over. You don't realise how much it quite hurts until you finish the race.
We knew we were going to do well, but it was a completely new team, so you never know exactly how you're going to feel against other teams, especially when a lot of the best teams come from that part of Europe.
The thing that I remember most is that tension before the start. I personally have blinkers on. I don't even look at the other boats. I don't look at the competition. I just focus on what we have to do.
We had the Czechs in lane 2 to our right and the Slovaks in lane 4 to our left, so we knew they were the two main opposition. We were probably maybe 6 feet down on the Slovaks, and we were probably another 6 feet ahead of the Czechs.
Coming to the last 200 metres, we tried so hard off the first 300, which was our tactic, and the Czechs were really coming back at us.
It's very easy to give up when it starts to hurt, because everybody else is dependent on you, and it only takes is one person to break, and that's it, you're out of gold medal position.
Because the racing was so close that you don't find out for quite a long time on the photo finish who got the silver and bronze medals.
Unfortunately, we just didn't get out of blocks as quick as the Slovaks, and they got the gold medal. We got the silver just fractions behind, and then the Czechs, who were the favourites going into the race, just came third again, maybe half a second behind us.
I was happy that we got silver, but yeah, also disappointed that we won gold. And this is the point where I really got the hunger, and I started thinking about Sydney actually straight away. I got the hunger for the gold. I really thought, no, we got silver, we got to go there, we got to get it. Yeah.
It's 6 AM. Tim Sowery's day job is with a high street bank, but early every morning he's in training. Preparations are well underway to turn silver into gold.
Sometimes you go down in the winter in the morning and it's absolutely freezing, and you just think to yourself, why am I here? You really need to be dedicated. Everyone's out there doing the same thing. If you're only training once a day, or you're never gonna win. So that's what's required nowadays.
The Albert Dock in London. It's a big day for the team hopefuls. Under the stewardship of coach Mick Doyle, today the process of choosing the lucky 20 who'll be going to Sydney begins.
A new team starts now today. Nobody has a place in the boat anymore. You got to prove it, you got to earn it. We got a lot of training sessions to go through. Every month from now until then, training, assessment, and then we will pick who I feel is the best crew to go forward and win a gold medal, because that's what we're going for. There's no second place. Second place, you lose if you come second, in my opinion. So that's what we're going for, going to win.
The paddlers are all part-time and self-financing, but Mick takes no prisoners.
Come on, watch that pause at the back of the stroke. Let the boat run on. Okay guys, we've got to think a lot more about application of the power. Everybody was going along, plodding along, lovely sunny day, great. It's not what we're out here for. Malcolm, when your knee, your vertical part of your leg is too upright, you've got to get it further and forward. You can't press from the position you were in, yeah?
Sydney is the main one now. This is what we've focused on really for the last 3 years. Next time it's gold or nothing.
In just a few months, the chosen few will fly to Australia. Lakeside crowds of thousands and television audiences of millions will be watching. Do you want to be part of a great British sporting success?
I think everyone in the Great Britain team is looking forward to Sydney so much. Everyone knows it's kind of going to be the real focus. The media will be on us. There'll be thousands of spectators, and possibly for some people that'll be the first time they've had that experience. But I think everyone's just so excited by it all. I think it's going to really drive us forward, and everyone's going to be just really wanting to do the best they can.